Hey guys, this is Noble Blazer ZX here bringing you another deck profile, and today I'll be doing one on my budget Fire Fist build for 2014. So don't expect to see any expensive stuff, so like those $60 wolf barks or anything. It's also missing like just one rooster and I guess some stuff for the extra deck. But I can easily tell you guys that I have practically the core of the deck finished. It's playable. Does the practically most of the plays that you already know, and yeah, overall I'd say it's about 90% done. So I'd hope you just stick around and just enjoy it. This is just a good way for me to just add some extra content to my channel, show some decks, the type of stuff I got to run, so you guys get to know me a little bit better. And as it should be obvious by now, if you've seen my previous videos, I just love running fire decks in general. Because yeah, I just love fire decks. It's just my main theme, as you can notice by my channel, the decks I play, and pretty much my name. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. We'll get started right now, actually. So we'll start with monsters. We run, of course, the triple bear, best card in the deck, and the one gorilla. You pop your opponent's monsters, pop their spells and traps whenever you need to. He's just great to one gorilla is just great to have. And then your bear, just get your plays going, gets your searches and stuff. So yeah, really cool. Up next, we got the 3 dragon, which are practically the wolf barks of the deck. Send any 2 formations, get him straight out, a fire fist from your graveyard, and whenever you play another formation, you get to search a trap. Dragon is just really cool in my opinion, and I think he's only really outshined by bear in the whole archetype. And of course we have him with the 1 snake for an extra search. Great card to have to make your opponent second guess about MSTing your stuff, especially when you have this guy on board. And also great with your combos when you're just setting up, because whenever a fire formation sent, you get a trap straight out. And of course he has that little draw effect where if he's the only monster in your field, you send 2, draw a card, and of course you also get the trap search out of that too, assuming you haven't done it that turn. So yeah, also I just run snake for an extra fire fist monster variety, because that's practically what I love about the archetype. A lot of their monsters are just good in some way. Some are of course better than others, but they're all basically playable. Up next we got the 2 bar for your tuners. You can set him. He's a floater also. You can make those Kurins, you can make those Xyz plays if you want to. You don't have to synchro, and of course you can make Crimson Blader with this guy. For your level 3s, you can go into a Black Rose, which I don't really have at the moment, but yeah. Great card. Boars is pretty cool to have. And also can be brought back with Dragon. Great card with Tensu. You know, just a lot of things. Boar is pretty solid. And of course we got his brother, the 1 caribou, just another floater, just to get those plays going. Great card if you sync with him to get that extra search out. And yeah, the 2000 defense is nothing to scoff at. And of course when he gets popped, you get a level 4 fire fist out of your deck. Dragon, boar, yeah, bear. So that's it for the 4-axis part of the build. So I'm gonna go straight to the 3-axis portion. We have the double leopard, which searches for anything, and I would run him regardless of the build because he's just such a good card. You know, adds a lot of consistency to your deck, searches any spell or trap, whatever you need, whatever the situation calls for, and he just grabs anything. And I personally think that leopard's just really cool. You know, just grab anything, basically. And he's also a great card with Tensu because it makes it a lot safer to tribute this guy. And of course we accompany those leopards with the 1 spirit to help you make that horse prince play or any of those rank 3s, whatever you want. So yeah, searchable by Tenki, can be recycled, especially if you're running Lion Emperor. Yeah, just a great card, and that's practically one of the reasons why it's been put to 1. And of course, since we don't have the rooster, we will substitute that for the 1 hawk, which is a pretty cool he's not a bad choice. You get that extra 500 boost. It makes your fire fist a bigger beater, and of course when he gets destroyed by your opponent, you get a spell search. So he's not a bad card. Also the artwork on Hawk just looks really sick, just like him. You know, I just like the artwork on all the fire fists. he would really look nice and super. But yeah, just a great card. And for the last of the Fire Fist lineup, we have the One Swallow. If you don't know what he does, you special summon this guy from your hand by sending 3 formations from your field to grave. Also, when he's normal or special, you get to search for a trap. And while he's on the field, the best part of the effect is your Fire Fist can be targeted by your opponent's card effects, which is practically why I feel like this guy's a bit underrated in my opinion, because he just makes all of your monsters just a bigger problem with so many effects targeting nowadays. Fiendish Chain, Compulsory, Deep Prisons, and all these monster effects roaming about. He's just really nice to have, and his effect isn't the only way to summon him. You could just normal summon this guy if you have like a Tensu on board. You can, I think you can transmodify for this guy. Any of your level 4s, you can just go into this guy. There's just so many things, and he can be brought back with Dragon too. So he's just a great card. And with all these effects running about, I'd say it's not a bad idea to try this guy out. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend him. And I also like to run him because I just like to run a variety of monsters in my Fire Fist deck. That's just me. So yeah. Finally, the last of the monster lineup, we run 1 Blaster because Blaster is just an awesome card. Just love this guy. He's there when you need him. He's your backup plan. And that's it for the monster lineup. So we're gonna go straight to spells. And of course, we run triple Tenki, no questions asked. Don't need to explain this really. You just get your plays going, grab whatever you need. You have the double summon, the triple Tensu, the second best card in my opinion, next to Tenki. Just get your Xyz plays, your Synchro plays, your extra push plays going. Use this to pay for the cost of your Fire Fist effects. So many things. Always running 3. We run the 1 Gyoku because I only have 1 and I feel like just one is fine. It's searchable. Just shut down one of your opponent's back row. The Fire Fist Night Beam basically. And I've been noticing that a lot of people have been considering running Upstarts and Hardcore Ds in their build. So I thought about that, and since I don't have card cards at the moment and my Upstarts are in really bad shape, I feel like a better alternative would be to run Double Shard of Greed. Because due to the fact that this is also an MST bait, it forces your opponent to think about whether to pop formations or to pop this guy. Just make them drop the MSTs. And if they don't, and if they decide to let this go, it's just a free +1, with the only real drawback being you have to wait like 2 turns to get the counters going. So other than that, I personally think it's a better alternative to Card D. Because Card can also be Veilered and stuff like that. So yeah, both of them got their drawbacks. Whatever you want, it's up to you. Yeah, I'm also just testing this out right now, so feel free to try it out to see if you think this will work better for you. Up next, we run double MSC to deal with that back row. And then whenever any formation's clogging your field, this is your other card too. I run the 1 Book of Moon because I just love Book of Moon. It's practically one of my favorite quick play spells in the game. Just a really good. It's a Swiss Army knife. You can just do whatever you want with it. The 1 Forbidden Lance to help you control the battle phase, help you get over your opponent's monsters. Great card in tandem with Bear and Gorilla. And just protect your stuff. Finally, for the spell, 1 Onslaught to help you just make those quick Xe plays, quick Synchro plays. Grab Boar, let him die, and you get to search for free Fire Fist monsters straight out of your deck. Yeah, just a free grab. I think just 1 is just fine. So that's it for spells. We have the trap lineup up next. Of course, we run the triple Tensen to help you control the battle phase. Very scary card, searchable with Dragon. The most search card with Dragon, of course. Just make your monsters a threat. Again, pay for the effects of your Fire Fist monsters. Yeah, this is practically your Colute, your Counter Punch, your Bajingi Cranes. The like. Of course, we got the 1 Tenken, just 1, because of the effect's kind of weird in a sense. You don't really want to rely on this to protect your monsters, and you want to make room for other back row stuff or whatever. So yeah, just 1 Tenken, searchable, protects your monsters, and great with certain cards. Up next, we run the double mirror force to get rid of to just stop those swarms, control the field, and just protect your monsters. We run one torrential again for field clearing, just get back advantage, and also this is a really funny card with Tenken. You protect your monster, you play torrential, and just you watch your opponent lose their monsters, and then you get the boost of the battle phase. We we run the One Solemn Warning to stop those big monsters from coming up, and 2 memory loss to deal with those monster effects and put the monsters in defense. Any of you who don't know what this does, when your opponent activates a monster effect, and that monster is in attack, if your opponent activates the effect of an attack position monster, you switch that monster defense and negate the effect. This is in my opinion, a very underrated card, and I think people should try this out, especially against the Bujin matchup, because this thing doesn't target. So, you just put the monsters in the fence, make him more vulnerable, and unlike Fiendish Chain, this card doesn't clog your field. So yeah, it helps with cards like Gorilla, just help them to get over stuff, So 2 memory loss, in my opinion, is just better than Fiendish Chain for really just this deck, in my opinion. Or yeah, if you just don't want your field getting clogged, that's your option. So that's it for the main. We're gonna go to the extra. I don't really have a side deck for this, but yeah. So for the extra, we run the 1 Tiger King. I would run 2, maybe 3, but right now I only had enough to afford 1, So yeah, we got the 1 Tiger King, the 1 Cardinal. Also, I would run 2 of this guy because this guy's just amazing. This card, just recycle your stuff and just, the Tiramisu of Fire Fists. The 1 Lion Emperor to recycle your fire monsters. 1 Utopia, 1 Pearl, 1 Pappy, 1 Cowboy, Mace Stroke, Crazy Box for those skill drain ducks, 1 Diamond Dyer, just a great card. And the last XE to run is the 1 Black Ship. And that's it for XEs. For the Synchros, of course, we got the 1 Horse Prince. We got the double Kirin. The 1 Crimson Blader. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile. Hope you'd like to see some more content from me. Just like, comments, whatever, subscribe, and just let me know what your thoughts, your opinions. What do you like about the deck? What do you suggest? Any other tech choices you think I should run in the deck other than, Wolf Bark, because that's pretty damn obvious. But yeah, I guess up next I'll decide whatever deck profile comes next. Just let me know. Your choices right now for the next profiles. I'll be doing Hazy Flame, Volcanics. Might do Chaos Dragons, but I'm missing a ton of stuff for that. But and of course, you can always redo the Fire King deck, which has been updated. So if you guys would like to see that, just comment, just give me a comment, just PM me, and just let me know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like that, and I'll be seeing you around. So Nova Blazers EX here, signing out.